I did my internship at Free People Movement at the URBN headquarters, which is in Philadelphia.
This video was made to highlight apparel and merchandising student Sophie Scott and her internship at the Free People Movement at URBN. You just heard her voice. A photo edit of Sophie sitting on a couch is shown.
The internship was very immersive. Basically, I'd go into the office, every day.
Footage of Sophie working with fabric is shown. Alongside this, photos of her time at Free People Movement is shown, alongside other peers.
Mostly I assisted the senior designers in organizational tasks. I was also able to be involved in the design process. The way that Free People functions is they work on a 30-step timeline. There's 30 meetings that you go through for every delivery, which a delivery is bi-monthly. There was the mood board process, the development process, the design process, and they let me be involved in all of those. So I'd help make mood boards sometimes, or design some styles based off of the trends. And throughout the experience, I had to work on a project, and I had to design my own line based off of a season, and they adopted one of my styles from that project actually. So that's actually currently in production, that style, which is really cool. The pre-internship course was helpful because obviously we went through this whole cover letter, resume.
A photo of Sophie working with a fabric machine at her internship is shown.
Portfolio building process, which I had minimal experience with before. Especially as a design student, I learned I can have a design resume. That was fun because it was it made my resume stand out. We also did
Footage from the Apparel and Merchandising Industry Expo is shown, with peers talking to industry professionals.
Networking events and mock interviews. I went into my internship realizing I was so prepared.
More footage of Sophie working with fabrics is shown.
Because of this degree. Because CSU is so good at teaching us about a lot of the technical stuff that goes into fashion and not just about design, and they seem to really value that at Urban. I've been a fan of Free People my entire life. I loved meeting the designers behind all of these crazy ideas, and I love to see where they were getting their inspiration from, and really learning about where they gathered their inspiration and what kinds of trends they really followed. It was I had an answer to a puzzle, but I didn't know what the equation was, I guess, and I got to
A peer student shows up alongside Sophie, assisting her with fabric work.
Figure out all the ingredients at my internship, and I just it was a really cool full circle moment. Really make sure you understand the brand and really understand their message and what they stand for and what their product is. This program is prepared me, I think, the best I could be for a creative career, genuinely. So you want to be in a creative career, CSU is a great place to start, and you can get in-state tuition if you live in Colorado. So.
The logo for the Department of Design and Merchandising appears on screen as Sophie continues to work with fabric. This video was filmed, edited, and described by the College of Health and Human Sciences at Colorado State University.